I hope you enjoyed that change of scenery, because now we're back to grasslands. Though, in fairness, this is also a fair jump in difficulty like the last grass level, so I guess even though they might be a little bland, grass stages are probably some of the harder ones in the game. I will give them that at least. Alright, this section doesn't start too hard at least, even if there is that panzer there. I don't think I'm gonna bother getting... fine. I mean, I got the first two hits, I might as well get the last one. Also, for some reason, that jump makes me nervous. I don't know why, it's not even that bad a jump. And speaking of jumps, if this is the stage... oh, yep. This is the stage I thought it was. Okay, so Toad isn't really that good here. Honestly, if you're not like me and you like playing different characters, I'd suggest being Luigi or definitely Peach. Peach is a good option here, because floating really... okay, what the hell is that? Mushroom just fell on his head. That's slapstick comedy right there. Alright, anyway, yeah, this stage is very tricky, so Luigi's high jumps and Peach's floating, those are so very helpful here. I mean, it's a short stage, yeah, but holy crap, it can be a pretty tough one. And let me tell you, these extra mushrooms do not help. Also, speaking of extra mushrooms, this one's a huge dick move, because it's really luck-based. You have to take down the right mushroom block, otherwise you aren't going to get anything. Really fair, right? Oh. New Birdetta. She's ready for us this time, and indeed, this time around, she doesn't do anything but shoot fire at you. So this can be pretty tricky. You have to use mushroom blocks this time around. Also, something I didn't mention last time I threw off Birdetta's bow, you can take the bow off both red and green Birdettas, but you can also throw them back on, and it'll just, like, instantly attach again if you throw them at her, which is kind of neat, I guess. Just instantly attaches itself again, rather than damage her. But yeah, since we're getting near the end of the game, we've been introduced to the final Birdetta. No more colors, this one is the ultimate one. Though, in fairness, I don't think the layouts for arenas with her are really all that difficult to deal with from this point onwards, because the last one's kind of adapted to the fact that you could still pick up eggs, but you didn't have to, so they could be a bit tricky. These ones, though, they have to assume, okay, you're not hitting her with anything else but these mushroom blocks, because she doesn't fire eggs. But anyway, we have a little night stage here, which looks pretty neat. If I remember correctly, this is a fairly long stage. Not that long, just comparatively speaking. I don't remember too much about it other than the end section. Of course, we got a lot of these spider things that I forget the name of. Right off the bat, we have a jump that Toad can't really make. Oh well. Why are you so happy, Vase? Is it because you're hiding this? I knew it, you're hiding something! And it's... oh, this face over here, he's not really too enthused. He's kind of bored. Actually, I made multiple faces with that, actually. There's the natural log platform one, and then there's the one made by the crumbly blocks. Anyway, oh, that one's right by the edge. Just grab that. I'm barely even bothering with coins anymore. I don't care about slots, I really don't. Don't like the slots. They are kinda dull and they're a waste of time for me. I mean, I never really win anything anyway, and I've kinda got 59 lives. Yeah, I'm totally gonna need all of those. But, oh joy, Panzer. Not only that, it's a Panzer you can't really kill without killing one of the guys that actually kinda helps you get through this section. I mean, I guess they're not necessary for it, but they're kinda helpful. However, my hatred for the Panzers just outweighed that, really. I just had to get rid of the guy. He bothered me. Or she, I mean, it's a plant, so it's... I don't really know its gender. Yeah, that worked out pretty damn well. 2 extra lives from that. Very, very nice. Vertical section. Again, nothing here is really too difficult. I mean, I think I'd remember it a bit more if it were actually difficult. How did I even do that? Can I still get up there? Well, now I can't. Oh wait, no, this is where the potion is. Thank goodness, I thought it was the one up there for a moment. Oh well, anyway, another potion right here, and advanced mushroom, I think. Pretty sure. I'm probably wrong about that. I forget which one is which by this point. I just pick up the mushrooms and then I use them as health. It's as simple as that. This really isn't that difficult a section. There's a reason I don't remember this at all. It's because it's really not that interesting. What is this thing? At least the roly thing, at least I knew what to do with that, but what the hell was that ice pudding thing? Okay then, well, I don't even know what the hell that was supposed to be, so let's just move on. So, this is the section I remember. Why? It's not particularly memorable on its own, it's just a falling section, but for some reason this is a section that I really liked as a kid, but I could never find it, because it's just sort of in the middle of the game, it's in World 5-2. You'd think it would be later on, and I always remember it being World 6, but that can't be possible, because World 6 is the second to last world. And this is the last grassland stage. Ah, well. Anyway, wait, what? But we encountered a more difficult Verdetto. Why are we fighting the red one again? Alright, well, she's finished already because there were a bunch of things we could use to throw at her, but... Okay then, so... They upgraded her and then they downgraded her. That seems remotely unfair. Ah well, I suppose I can't really complain too much. I mean, if I have an easy time with a boss, then that just makes things easier. And with that, we are on the castle stage, and everyone still looks annoyed. Aw, come on, guys, don't worry about it too much. I mean, you'll get other games to be in. Alright, 5-3. As per usual, we start in a cave, just for extra hearts for some reason, I guess. Can't really use that for lives. And I believe this is the section that Yep, this is the section that I was complaining about in World 4, or World 3 rather, because World 4 was the ice area. Albatrosses everywhere dropping bombs. You wouldn't think this would be difficult, but this is honestly one of the most unenjoyable stages in the game for me. I died so many times here. It's not even funny, and also I got a star, I guess. Alright, that's pretty great. I can just charge through this stage now. That is actually really good. Of course, it seems we're more or less finished with it, because now we have all these trees, and while I don't like the stage itself, I do kind of like the setting. I mean, it might be a grassland stage, but this next part is actually pretty neat, if I could just get this correctly. Thank you very much. Of course, I think there's something up here. Yep, indeed. So we need to grab this, avoid bombs, and hopefully, yes, I'm just barely in the right spot. Of course, I couldn't go any farther, so it's not like I could have missed it, but whatever. Oh, damn it all. Even when they're not dropped by birds, these bombs are really annoying. And seriously, they just respawn like nobody's business. It's so obnoxious. Anyway, we're not getting to the cool part just yet, unfortunately. Instead, we have more bomb sections. Yeah, you see why I don't really care for this stage at all. It's just a whole lot of bomb sections, and I don't care for it. Not at all. Mushroom, move on. Let's get out of here as soon as we possibly can, so we don't have to worry about these dumb bomb sections. Alright, so, there's just a giant tree down here. I'm sure it's supposed to be its roots or something like that, but we actually go inside the tree. See, this is why I really like this stage, because it's not really your typical castle stage, it's actually the inside of a giant tree, which is pretty cool. It is a very neat idea for a stage, and I kind of wish they did more of this with the castle stages or warehouses. Honestly, castle stages for some reason look like warehouses to me, which is kind of weird because it doesn't really make me think of an exciting place to be. It's like, oh, I'm in a warehouse, they just dumped a boss here, and now I've got to take care of it. Thanks, guys, I'm not even getting anything important. But now this stage actually looks pretty cool overall. It's also fairly short if I remember correctly, there's not too much to it, and it's kind of similar to the previous castle in one respect. And I believe okay, really? Yeah, the game just likes dropping things on you in a very unfair manner. Oh look, bombs! Gonna dodge those, right? Oh, you did? Rats, I mean, very good job, player. You did well, and god damn it, it's another frickin' panzer. Hate those guys so much, especially the blue ones. I hate the moving panzers, they are the worst. Why couldn't they all just stay in place? They're annoying enough when they don't move. This guy, though, he's just a jerk. Alright, anyway, as I was saying, we will see... Oh, yep, right here. We'll see why right here. So we just exit the tree, and well, we're not really in tree tops. I mean, it's just sort of the side of a tree, but yeah, we're going from tree to tree, which is pretty neat. I do kind of like this little traveling outside of the tree thing. It's just a neat little setting thing. And we got this Pidge right here. I'm gonna steal his magic carpet and then throw him to his death. I am a great protagonist. Got a big old pow block here. It's probably useful for extra lives, I'm guessing. Wait, what? A mini-boss? So yeah, that came out of nowhere. The previous world had an area without a boss. This one has a castle stage with a boss. I mean, thanks to that giant POW block they placed in here for the advanced version, I believe, it's a pretty easy mini-boss, but nonetheless. Oh, hey, look. It's one of those crabby guys. Did you know that in all the Game Boy Advance Mario games, you can play the original Super Mario Bros. Arcade game thingamajig? Oh, he's a giant crab now.
You'll make a tasty treat.
Okay, so this is Clawgrip, and for some reason they decide to make him a pirate in this game. Clawgrip is probably one of the most difficult bosses in the game, other than Roberta and probably the final boss. Okay, that's not a reason why it should be difficult. You probably shouldn't run your face into him like an idiot, but he throws those rocks really fucking fast. Like, seriously, he lobs them at you. And honestly, they go so fast, even Toad has a bit of a problem picking them up before they're, you know, falling into a pit, so would not suggest Peach for this stage at all. Definitely would suggest Toad, because he's got the best chance, though. Luigi's jump may come in sort of useful. Not too useful, though. I'd definitely suggest Toad overall. But thankfully, while he is a bit of a difficult boss, we took care of him fairly easily. And once we're done with these slots, we have a secret to show off. And we're going to be Luigi here, since it's easiest to reach this vase with Luigi without going to the Albatross section. Which is very nice, because I don't want to go through this section. And if you go through this vase, you can actually warp to the final world in the game. But we're not going to be doing that just yet. We're going to go to World 6 next.